So please talk to me about yourself. How are you? What have you done?
Well, I think it has been a little bit long since the last time we talked. So these 2 weeks, I think, I have been working, but I'm almost on vacation, so I'm very happy for that. And well, I need to relax and to have time for me. And well, with all the raining and all these the floods in the city, I think it has been a little bit stressing. But well, I think I have to see all in a positive way, so I try every day to do it.
Excellent. That's pretty good. You are from Mexico City, aren't you?
I'm from the state of Mexico, but I'm really close to Mexico City. So when it's cows there, here it's about a cow, so it's almost the same, but not in the same like measure.
That's it. So where are you living?
I'm living in Atizapán de Zaragoza,
Ah, yeah.
and it's about 30 minutes from the metro station in Cuatro Caminos.
Hey, that's great. You know what? I thought that you were living kind of like in Los Cabos, but no, I am confused.
Yes, it's another girl.
Yeah, it's another girl. And Suji, have you talked to Suji?
Yes, I think so. The last time.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess she is the one who is living in Los Cabos, or she's living in Baja California.
Yeah, I think is she.
That's it. All right. Well, you know what? I'm really happy to be working in this job because I can meet people from all over Mexico. And even we had a student who he was living in Iowa and she was taking the
Oh
course.
wow.
So that's nice. That's pretty good. All right.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but once she told me, you know what, teacher, here the climate conditions are very different from the ones in Mexico. And I asked her, where are you living? She said, I'm in Iowa. Oh, so we are
Oh wow.
international.
Yeah, I think so. This kind of opportunity that we have on internet, I think it has improved all the possibilities for everyone.
That's it. Yes, that's technology. That's magic.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, you know what? Today we are going to talk about fashion trends. We are going
Fashion
about
trends. Okay.
clothes. It is something that we women are passionate about. So, what do you think about the dress code, for example, for working? What is what is that you wear working?
Well, I think that we have some kinds of dress codes. For example, I know about um, business or casual business or formal. So it depends on the place that you are going to work. So I'm a teacher, so I think that my dress code is casual business, and I feel very comfortable with that because I think that you can look in a nice way, but not in a extremely. You have to think too much about what you are going to dress today. So I think that it's a nice way to look well, but not in extremely conditions as other kind of works. For example, at an office, you have to be very formal and if you have a meeting or something like that, you have to dress very well and to have, I think, a lot of imagination to mix and to try to have different combinations of all your clothes. So I think and I'm not very very good with that. So I think that I'm very comfortable where I work and how I dress.
Excellent. That's it. All right. You know what? I could catch a little mistake. Here
Yeah.
you said nothing in extremely conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that extremely is an adverb.
Yes.
We are going to use it with a verb. Here, I guess that the word could be in extreme condition.
Okay. In extreme conditions. Okay.
That's it. Pretty good. All right. And what you said, it's really, really true. We as teachers should be paying attention about not only the school we are working in, but also the level and also the situation. And there are many things to consider. For example, I remember that time ago I was working in a kindergarten, and for me it was so surprising that we were forbidden to wear skirt, non-skirt, and we were forbidden to wear also a high-heeled shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, first of all, I said, why? Why not to wear a skirt? And I saw how a boy was putting his little hand into the legs of the teacher. And so I saw, oh, now that I know why we shouldn't wear skirt.
Yeah.
And sometimes we, as teachers, have to run. So to be wearing high heel shoes can be so uncomfortable and dangerous. So
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes the work conditions can also be part of the reasons of the dressing code. So, have you worked in a different place where you were suggested to wear something different?
Well, I have been working in some places. Have I have worked at an office, and I had to. That's why I said that you have to think about too much about how you are going to dress in that day. And I have been working in a kindergarten. So I think that you, as you said, you have to dress in a comfortable way because you don't know what is going to happen today. And even if you think that you know or you have your activities, uh, you you don't know if someone is going to run away or something like that, and you have to be ready for that situation. And actually, I'm working at a high school, so I dress in a comfortable way, but in a formal way too, because they are teenagers and they look at you in a different way. You are like a model, and sometimes you could be even an inspiration. So I think that um, it's very important to dress in a well way. So I think I've been working in those places, and in each way how you are going to wear, it's very important and very different.
That's it. I totally agree with you. All right, Sue, welcome. How are you? Suji, hello.
Hello, teacher.
That's good to listen to you again.
Thank you. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay, don't worry. All right, you know what? We were talking about dressing codes. And we were
Okay.
what to dress, why yes and why not. For example, we as teachers times are not permitted to wear some some clothes, and we know that there's a reason. Or whenever you work in an office, as Laura said, sometimes you have to wear specific kind of shoes or like a uniform. Okay, so now let's go to the next slide. Here we are. All right. So match the adjectives to their opposites. I would like to do it, but you know what? First of all, I would like to analyze all of the vocabulary exponents so that we can see if we know all of them or we would like to have an explanation about any.
Okay.
Why don't you help me, Laura, to read the first column?
Yeah, it's A, expensive, B, comfortable, C, flat, D, brand new, E, short, F, trendy, G, classy, H, plain, I, sight, and
Tight.
J, dull.
All right, thank you very much. It's tight.
Tight.
Suji, please, could you help me reading the second column?
Okay, is long, second-hand, uncomfortable, cheap, high-heeled, baggy, colorful, pattern, old-fashioned, and shabby-looking.
Great. So, do you have any doubt about any of these adjectives? About
Dull?
dull. Dull is a synonym of boring.
Okay.
Okay. And tight?
Tight is whenever you wear something that it's one size before the one you wear, and it's
okay.
All right.
And shabby looking?
Shabby looking is, for example, whenever we are doing the gardening, and we are all dirty, we are wearing ratty clothes, we are so shabby looking.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. And what about baggy? What does baggy mean?
Baggy, where's it?
It's in the second column, in the middle.
Could it be the opposite of tight?
Excellent. That's it. Now let's find the opposites. What could it be the opposite for expensive?
Cheap.
Cheap.
Great. Comfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Great. Flat.
High-heeled.
Okay, could be. And brand new?
Old-fashioned.
Second-hand.
Aha, could also be, yes. There are some combinations possible. Yeah, brand new could be second-hand or it could be old-fashioned. What about short?
Long.
Long, pretty good. Trendy.
Old-fashioned.
Could be, yes. All right, so what about classy?
Shabby looking.
Shabby looking, yes.
Yes, that's it. What about plain?
Patterned.
Pattern could be, or colorful. What about tight?
Baggy.
Great. And what about dull?
I could use the colorful with this.
That's it. It could be also. It could be, or it could also be with patterned.
Pattern.
Okay, let's go to the next slide. Ta-da! Here you are. Who's that lady?
It's Elizabeth Queen.
That's it. It's Elizabeth II, Queen of England. Is she Queen of England or the United Kingdom?
Yeah. I don't know who is behind her.
I guess she's Princess Margaret.
Okay.
All right. So, could you describe one of these ladies?
Well, I think that Queen Elizabeth, it's very, she dressed very classic, but I think that she tried to be in trendy. I think so. I have seen some pictures of her, and she's always in different dresses with different kind of clothes, and I don't remember the word and the fabric and different types of fabric. So I think she tried to be in different. She well, I think she's in a comfortable way. She dressed in a comfortable way, but in a nice way.
Excellent.
I don't know. It's very difficult to explain this.
All right. Thank you very much. Suji, could you please describe the other woman?
Okay. I agree with Laura. Talking about fashion is always difficult.
Yes.
But the lady next to the Queen Elizabeth is wearing a very colorful dress with a flower pattern. I think they have to use kind of old-fashioned dresses because they have to respect the royal protocols. And the specific jewelry they use are from the, I don't know, I don't think they are old-fashioned, even if they are very old, but they are always trendy because they are from the royals.
Okay, pretty good. Yes. So, well, yes, she has to wear in a classy style. All right. You know what? I could catch some little errors. I'm going to show you what I heard. Laura, you said she dressed very classy. Remember that if it is a use, we have, and she's a third person even, so we have to use the third person dresses.
Yes, she dresses.
But she tries instead of she tried.
Okay.
All right. And so, Suji, remember that whenever we talk about something that we have put on, it could be clothes or it could be garments, we have to use the verb wear. So the specific jewelry they wear.
Okay.
All right. So I sometimes I thought that the verb wear was going to be just for clothes, but no, it is everything you have on. It could be necklaces, earrings, glasses, everything.
Makeup.
Makeup, yes, that's it.
Okay.
Everything that you have on you for helping your appearance, wear.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. So now let's go to another slide. And here we have the order of adjectives. Yuji, could you help me reading the first 5?
Verse 5. With the meaning?
Yes, please.
1. Determiner, some, any, this, that. 2. Opinion, good, bad, beautiful. 3. Size, small, huge, big, tall. 4. Shape, round, square, thin. And 5. Condition, cold, hot, rich, and dirty.
Thank you very much. Okay, could you help me with 6 to 10?
Sorry?
Could you help me reading number 6 to 10, please?
Yes. Age, old, young, antique. Color, black, white, purple. Origin, Azeri,
Azeri,
British, Thai. Material, plastic, glass, silver. Purpose, fishing, tennis, writing.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, this is the order of the adjectives. Whenever we do a very specific description about something, we can use adjectives in this order. For example, they say the determiner could be so many, these, the, any other determiner. Hello. But you?
A or an.
Excellent. That's it. A or an. Any other?
This.
I didn't hear the question.
Could you say any other determiner that you remember?
That, this.
Excellent. Those. Very good. What about opinion adjectives? What are the opinion adjectives?
An opinion adjective is a word that you use, but it depends on the person, on the vision or the opinion of the person that it's saying. For example, something that it's ugly for me, it could be beautiful for you, and it's something like it could change.
Excellent. That's it. Yes, and here we have good, bad, beautiful. Some other examples?
Tasty.
Ugly.
Great. Awesome.
Excellent.
Aha, very good. Wonderful.
Quickly.
Pretty good. Okay, so what about size? Small, tall?
Tiny.
Good, pretty good.
Can we use white?
Excellent, very good. Well, you know what? I guess that white is about shape. For example, in shape we have round, square, thin, wide.
Okay.
Short could be.
I guess that short could be about size.
We are in shape.
Yeah, we are in shape.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Shape.
Narrow.
Narrow, that's it, very good. All right, so what about condition? Cold, hot, rich, dirty.
Condition.
Delicious.
Delicious, yes. But delicious is about opinion, I guess.
Okay, you're right.
It could be poor. What else? Clean.
Great.
Solid.
Solid. Very good. What about age?
Old, young.
New? Or
New?
is new condition?
No, it's okay. It's about age.
Okay.
And what could it be the difference between old and antique?
How well preserved it is?
Yes, it could be. But it could be also about, well,
The value?
It could be. But I don't know if we can talk about people with antique.
No.
No, we can't talk about people, but we can talk about ideas. We can talk about objects. Pretty good.
Eras.
Great.
Manners.
That's it. Pretty good. What about color? Well, that's so easy. Why don't we say different colors? The basic ones are black, white, purple, pink, red, blue, blah, 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 no? But what about new colors? For example, mauve, teal, hot pink.
Like magenta? I don't know.
Magenta.
Magenta, yeah. Magenta. There's one called cyan. It's kind of blue.
That's it. Cyan, that's it. Pretty good. Teal. Teal is another color.
A weird combination between blue and green.
That's it. Teal. Very good. Like turquoise.
Yeah.
And what about mauve?
Brown?
I don't know that color.
Mauve is something like, could be pink, could be orange. For example, in number 5, what color is it?
Ay, teacher, me siento daltónica.
Don't worry. In number 5,
what?
when in number 5 it is condition, what's the color? Is it orange?
I could say orange.
What about number 10? Is it pink?
It is red in my screen.
Kind of like that. It is mauve.
Oh, wow.
That's it. And what about number 3? Is it green or is it blue?
That's it. Teal.
Teal. Excellent. And what about number 1? What color is it?
Blue.
I think.
What kind of blue?
Deep blue.
Could be, or navy blue?
Navy, yes.
Navy blue, that's it. And what about number 6?
6.
Blue.
For me, it's almost the same.
Yes.
A little lighter.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh my goodness, you said cyan.
Like cyan?
Like cyan, is it?
I think that cyan is about number 3, I think.
Number 3.
I think it's the same with 7.
That's it, could be. All right. You know what? This thing of the Pantones about the colors, Jesus Christ, they drive me crazy because I don't know. I see like green. Some people say no, it is blue. Oh gosh. But yes, we have some different words for different names for the colors. All right. So what about origin? I guess that's so easy.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Mexican, of course, Mexican. All right, British, Thai, Chinese, Japanese,
Colombian.
Colombian, yes, excellent.
Where is Azeri from?
Azeri, I'm not sure. You know what? I am going to look for it into Google because I haven't heard about it before.
Turkey, I think.
Turkish, it could be, yes. Could be like Turkish or from Israel, kind of like that. All right. So
Oh, well.
it could be. Okay, let's look for it and I will tell you. What about material?
I think it could be in that part it could be gooden
Wooden,
or good.
excellent. Wooden.
Okay, gooden.
Okay.
Paper,
Aha, yes, that's it.
metallic,
Metallic. Or it could be only the material, metal, silver, silk,
Iron.
iron. Excellent. Could sugar be a material?
Sorry.
Sugar be a material?
I think it is if you're talking about some candies.
Excellent. That's it. You know what? I have already found what is Azeri. It's from the Republic of Azerbaijan, Turkestan.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's it. All right. Well, you know what? We're talking about the order of adjectives. Whenever we do a long description, for example, whenever we are going to sell something, it is very necessary to say most of the characteristics. So, for example, if I write an advertisement that says for sale, a pair of beautiful, small, round, antique, golden, golden, mm, Mexican, gold earrings. It seems like tip, but you know what? Whenever you are going to sell something, it is necessary that you explain most of the characteristics of what you are going to sell so that the person who reads it can see if they like it or not, if they are interested or not. So this is the order, the correct order. You are going to use all of those adjectives whenever you have thousands of adjectives in a sentence, right? Why don't you think about something that you would like to sell and do a small advertisement?
Okay. Let me.
Okay, let's write it in the chat.
Okay. Uh,
Teacher? Teacher?
Yes, here I am.
Do we have to separate each adjective with a comma?
Yes, that's it. Remember that whenever we make a sequence of characteristic or we count down something, we have to use the comma.
Okay.
Okay, Suji says for sale, some nice hue ground French roses for decoration. Here you could say decoration roses. When you say decoration, it is the purpose.
It was?
Yeah, it is the purpose, decoration, and roses is the noun. The noun is going to be at the end, at last. Okay, so Laura.
Yes, I'm writing.
All right.
Wait. I'm seeing the order.
It's okay.
Teacher, what kind of accent do we use in this course?
For you? What kind of accent?
What kind? Yes.
Well, we are supposed to be working about British English, but you know what? We use some mixture of some of the American, some of the British English to use the standard English. It is on fashion. Time ago, we used to have just the British and the American English, but as it slipped away, the time passed, into the languages was developed the standard English, that it's a combination of both, and it's the commercial one. In the course, it's mostly the British English use.
I have here some of the activities with sounds, and they have a kind of very strange accent. I cannot identify if they are American or British.
Yes. You know what? I think that, well, sometimes we are focused on a specific one, but I don't like to do that because whenever we speak to people, they could have different accents. They could come from different places. And so it would be very good to be a little more eclectic and to learn a little of everything, try to get used to it, because we don't know when we are going to talk to British people or to Irish people, to American, Australian even. So yes, nowadays it is much better to practice listening to different accents. You know what? YouTube, there are different videos that you can see with people talking in different accents. For example, if you are looking for the Canadian one, you can look for Canadian people speaking, or Irish people, English people. You can find different ones.
Okay.
I strongly recommend looking or watching some videos about sketches. For example, there is Hugh Glory and Stephen Fry. They have a very perfect British accent. There is also Rowan Atkinson. Very good. He's very funny, but he's so British, extremely British.
I have here before the Stephen Fry because of a kids program for my children.
Yeah, and he's so funny, and he has a beautiful accent.
Yes.
And there is, for example, Jim Carrey. He's Canadian. He has a very nice Canadian English.
Oh, I see.
Or, for example, Robin Williams, he was American, and Jesus Christ, it was very difficult to understand him. But yes, his English is so American.
Oh, okay.
Practice watching videos.
I'll pay attention the next time.
All right. So, okay, so Laura said, for sale, a pair of second-hand, short, clean British shoes. Excellent. You can talk about also about the material, leather shoes or blue sweat shoes, or they can also be fabric shoes.
Fabric shoes, yes.
Yeah, good. All right. You know what? I remember that at party, my mother uses to wear a beautiful small square antique. This is so antique French, yes, French silver watch that whose owner was my grandmother. Okay, here you are my example. At party, my mother uses to wear a beautiful square antique French silver watch whose owner was my grandmother.
Okay.
Kind of like excessive, but politically correct way to describe something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why so many characteristics? Because in this case, we are supposed to be explaining clearly many characteristics about something. We can also do it in a different way. We can use noun as a characteristic of another noun. For example, a black leader a black leader a black leader jacket. Can you see that that here we are using a hyphen?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to use that hyphen when another noun is the characteristic of a noun. In this case, black leader is a noun. So black is a color, but leader is the material, it's a noun. And the jacket is another noun. So those are the hyphenated adjectives. No, the hyphenated nouns.
So the noun is related to the adjective before.
That's it. Or whenever you say, oh, look at that motorcycle. It has 4 wheels. It is a 4-wheel motorcycle. Okay. You see?
Okay.
Okay.
So you may have seen some of these adjectives with a hyphen, and maybe you say, why? Why are they using a hyphen? That's the reason.
It's for example, this, I'm going to send it.
That's great. But look at this, you wrote I've like in past
Yes, but I have seen like that. Is it
That's it.
correct?
That's correct. You are
Okay.
going to use it as if it were in past whenever it is part of the person, whenever you can't take it out. For example, there's a beautiful
Okay.
song by Paul McCartney, and the name
Mm-hmm.
Long-Haired Lady. Okay, so
Okay.
hair is part of the lady, but it's a characteristic also. I can easily recognize her because of
Mm-hmm.
the long hair.
Okay.
And for example, this one, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here we have.
Okay.
Okay, but can we say the black glassed man? Is it correct? The black glassed man?
I think now because you said that it's something that you can take off from the person and you can take off the glasses from the man.
Excellent. That's the reason.
Okay.
That's
So
why.
it's a characteristic and a specific characteristic that you are going to see always in that person.
That's it. Something that can be easily recognized about.
Oh, wow.
And so you are going to use it as if it were in past and with hyphen. Another one. Um, a four-story. Wait. A four-story building. I'm talking about that it has 4 levels.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a one-way track. Una calle de un solo sentido,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Excellent. So why don't you give me more examples? Something that you think that could be used.
Mm.
Excellent. A red-haired girl, pretty good.
Um,
Excellent. Pretty good. A long-armed great.
Teacher, this structure has a specific name or something like that?
Yes, it is the. Here it is the name. It is the hyphenated nouns or adjectives.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Teacher, my example, is it correct?
Okay, so you wrote a heart-shaped chocolate. Excellent. Very good. Yes, it's a chocolate that has the shape of a heart. Look at this. It is interesting because you could have said that, no? It's a chocolate with the shape of a heart. But
Mhm.
correct grammar form is a heart-shaped. Very good.
Thanks.
Okay, pretty good. Hey, that has been so interesting.
Yes, I have been that structure before, but I didn't know the name.
That's it. And even I don't remember if in your course you had an exercise like this or it was from B2. I guess it was for B2. But yes, it is a topic about grammar.
Yes, I think it is for another course.
Yes, it was for B2. All right. So I don't know if you have any other question or something that you would like to be explained. You know what? Something that I wanted to tell you is that this class, of course, is a conversation class, and the main objective is that you practice conversation. But it can be also useful whenever you have any doubt about grammar or about vocabulary. So it would be very good that you bring your doubts to class so that I can explain you something.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, thanks to you. Not any question?
No, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Then see you next week. Meet you next week
Yeah.
by Zoom. It is going to be pretty good. I really like to work by Zoom.
Okay. Yes,
Thank
me
you,
too.
teacher.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Have a very good night.
You too.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.